Blade Runner 2049. Guys, I'm sorry for the 3-week delay for this movie. I haven't had the time to see this movie since I've been taking care of a lot of things with school and life in general. I know I saw Kingsman: The Golden Circle, and I did see the Lego Ninjago movie and so many other, like Cult of Chucky, but I never got around the time to go see Blade Runner 2049. I saw this movie last Saturday at my local aerospace museum in a huge IMAX screen, and I finally got the privilege to see this movie, but it took me a while to process my thoughts for this movie, to have a legit review and my final thoughts for Blade Runner 2049. Now let's get started with this review. But before I give my thoughts on 2049, I would like to give my thoughts on the original Blade Runner film from 1982. I love the original film. It's definitely one of my favorite movies of all time. Unfortunately, I haven't got a chance to review the original film before reviewing 2049. The original film was a classic. Ridley Scott does an amazing job directing that movie. It still holds up 35 years later. And even though it took 35 years to get the sequel made, now we finally have a sequel to one of my favorite movies of all time, Blade Runner. Now let's get into this bad boy and why I think Blade Runner 2049 is the best movie of the year. Yes, I said it. I said it. This movie, Blade Runner 2049, is my favorite movie of this year. This movie was so good, guys. Oh my god. The hype is real about Blade Runner 2049. This movie is a masterpiece of art and cinema. I mean, my goodness. There is not a single dull moment in this movie. There wasn't a time where I was just bored. And this movie is nearly 3 hours long. And I was not bored at all. My eyes were glued to the screen. I was invested in the story. I was invested in the characters, the writing, screenplay, the visuals. Oh my god. If this movie doesn't get nominated for Best Visuals at the Oscars, then that is going to be a crime against humanity. This movie better get some sort of Oscar nomination. I mean, if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to call up the Oscars and blow them up. No, I'm joking. But I'm serious, guys. This is like, I don't really have to talk about the plot. I could talk about the visuals. I could talk about the scenery, just the cinematography. I could talk about just the technical aspects of this movie. I don't really have to talk about the plot, characters, none of that other stuff. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. The futuristic world of 2049 looks so believable. I mean, my god, the city, the visuals, all this futuristic technology that they showed in this movie, just everything. It feels like a 1980s sci-fi movie. It has that feel, and it makes sense since Blade Runner came out in the 80s. And that's what I love the most about this movie. It feels so freaking real and 80s like, and that's my thing, because I have a thing for the 80s. Just letting you know. But anyways, this movie just has just this sort of like vibe to it. Like the future, just it can be like dark and grim and gritty, and so many other like political diplomat that's going on in the future, or what may happen in the future. How people can view the future in 30 years. I feel that with this movie, I'm not saying this stuff is gonna happen, but I feel that with this movie has a great vision of that, and what the technology that we have today, really they showcase that in this movie, and that's what makes the visuals 5 out of 5 gold stars perfect. This is like pitch perfect right here. Like, when I do go to college, I hope this is going to be the movie that my professor will show in film class, of how to do filmmaking, how to do visuals. The cinematography in this movie, whoo! That is some good camera work. I'm telling you, like, if you do not love the cinematography of Blade Runner 2049, then you do not know cinematography in film. I mean, this is like camera work at its best. I mean, the guy behind the camera knew what the heck he was doing. I mean, you have, like, can't say no negative thing about the cinematography of this movie. There are a lot of wide shots, and there are a lot of shots that are focused on the characters in this movie, or focused on, like, there could be like shots from the distance, which looks so freaking beautiful. This is gonna look great on either Blu-ray or 4K, which, by the way, guys, I am planning on upgrading to 4K by the end of this year, like during Christmas or whatever, but I gotta get everything situated. I get the 4K TV and the 4K player, so I get this. I already bought some 4K movies like Spider-Man Homecoming and Wonder Woman and Guardians 2 and The Fifth Element I got on 4K, but anyways, not talking about that today. Talk about 2049. Cinematography is, again, pitch perfect. This movie, I can't, I can't say less about this movie because if I do, I wouldn't give you guys a proper review, but I'm so lost of words right now about Blade Runner 2049 that this movie has stuck with me since last Saturday when I saw the movie on that night. And, man, let's talk more about this movie. Let's talk about the characters of Ryan Gosling and just why this movie is the best movie of the year. I really did like the character of Kay in this movie, played by Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling does a terrific performance in this movie as Kay. I bought his character, and I thought he was actually the most interesting character in this movie, and actually one of the more interesting characters in movies of this year, to be honest with you, in my opinion. He has to be one of my top 10 favorite movie characters of 2017, in my opinion. And also, Harrison Ford still has it, even though he's old as heck now. But after The Force Awakens, he can still prove that that guy can kick your butt. I mean, he can't, because it's Harrison Ford, darn it. You also have Robin Wright in this movie. You have Jared Leto in this movie. He had Dave Bautista in this movie, who was not in the movie for that much. But when he is in the movie, it's pretty freaking awesome. This movie has a great cast. It has a great got great people behind it, got a great crew behind it, got so many people coming together to make this one fantastic movie. And that's what I love about movies, that you have so many people who are very passionate about the same thing, and they all come together and they make something very special for people. And that's why I think that Blade Runner 2049 is my favorite movie of this year, because there's just a lot of passionate love, not just for the original film from 1982, just for movies in general. Just for movies, for people who enjoy movies, or people who view movies as art, as something to study. And that's something, and that is a career I want to go in when I go into college. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing that people can be passionate about the same thing and make something great. But my problem is with that, the outcome cannot be very good because this movie unfortunately tanked at the box office. And after seeing this movie, that really frustrated me a lot. Like, how can a movie that's so breathtakingly amazing, like Blade Runner 2049, tank at the box office? Like, it didn't make any sense to me. Like, it didn't. And it gave me a lot of flashback to Mad Max Fury Road, where this movie is amazing. Masterpiece. Love this movie. But unfortunately, the opening weekend, it didn't do very well. And same thing with another movie. Hold on, guys. This movie, Edge of Tomorrow. Another awesome movie. One of my favorite movies of 2014. This movie tanked like crap. It just frustrates me to see great things go to waste like this. Like, this movie did not deserve to tank at all. Guys, if you get a chance, go see Blade Runner 2049. It's worth your money, worth every time. It's worth the 3 hours of your life. Please, guys, support this movie. Before it leaves the theater, go support this movie. I don't know if it's still on IMAX or not. Go see it on the biggest screen possible. Guys, I'm serious. Go see this movie ASAP. Now. Blade Runner 2049 gets an A+. And it's well deserved too. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my late review of this movie. More videos coming in your way soon. Got some reviews, Stranger Things Season 2. Gonna watch that after I done uploaded this video. And so many other stuff I gotta take care of. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you've seen 2049, let me know what you think of the movie in the comment section down below. As always, guys, if you are new to my channel and you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.